All right. LDWMAC, that's your boy, the coach, live on the show, the coach show live. Okay, listen, I had a subscriber ask me, Coach, who do you think's ducking, Cris Cyborg or Claressa Shields? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you, what's going down. All right. Well, Claressa Shields has been, she's been all over social media. And, at first, she was just, pretty much not giving MMA the respect that it's just due. Like Claressa, I've been on Claressa Shields' ass hard because she was very dismissive of what it takes to survive in the MMA world. She was dismissive of it. And she was even going down and saying stupid stuff like, if I wrestle for a year, I'll be able to share the octagon with Amanda Nunes. I'll be able to do that. And, everybody, us real MMA fans and pugilists, or fans of pugilism, we know for a fact that that's not true. We know that Claressa Shields would get in that octagon and Amanda Nunes would completely destroy her. And Cris Cyborg would destroy Claressa Shields inside of an octagon. It'll be utter destruction. Okay? And Cris get in this fight, a fight with Claressa Shields, Cris get in that fight in 20 seconds. Okay? Amanda could end that fight in 20 seconds. See, it's not even up for negotiation. It's not even up for debate. Okay? Who would win the fight in the MMA octagon? Now, we know in a boxing ring, we know that Claressa Shields would whoop Cris Cyborg's ass in a boxing ring. Okay? Pure boxing, no takedowns, no jiu-jitsu, no kicks. Yeah, Claressa Shields will win that. Easy. Easy work. The thing of it is, okay, this fight with Claressa Shields would be a money fight, okay? And I think Cris would understand that. She do. Because Cris been talking about, hey, if the money right, let's do this. One problem. These two can't agree on the damn weight. Claressa Shields don't want to go down to 147. Cris Cyborg don't want to go up to 155. That's the dilemma that we're having. Okay? Who should do what? Claressa pretty much already said, I can't make 147. But I do got to check Claressa on something, okay? Because you guys remember when Claressa Shields was running off at the mouth talking about, elbow everybody is. I'm the greatest of all time. Ah! You remember she was doing that? Sure. She said, Cecilia Brackers, well, you can't whoop Cecilia. Oh, I moved down to 147 to fight Cecilia Brackers. You guys remember that? You guys remember she said that she would move down to 147 to fight one Cecilia Brackers. She said it. So my question for Claressa Shields is why are you going to go down to 147 to fight Cecilia Brackers, but you won't go down to 147 to fight Cris Cyborg? How is she going to explain that? How is she going to explain not wanting to fight Cris Cyborg at 147, but she'll fight Cecilia Brackers at 147? How is she going to explain that shit? How's she going to explain it, y'all? I don't know. I have to see. I really want to ask Claressa Shields that question. Okay? So, Cris Cyborg, Claressa said, I got a booty. I can't lose that booty. Claressa said, well, you take some weight off that booty, we can have a fight. Well, Cris, let me go ahead and check you on something, okay? Sisters ain't losing that ass. That water buffalo ass ain't going nowhere. Okay? If she attempt to get down to 147, she gonna get down to 147 with a water buffalo ass. Okay? And the booty it's gonna look even bigger because she done lost weight. I'm just sitting here telling you, Cris, that ass don't go nowhere with the sisters. It don't go. That's what her mama gave her. It's not going anywhere. Okay? She right about that. It ain't going nowhere, Cris. But, I do say but. Okay? Cris keeps saying, if the money right. If the money right. If the money right. Okay, good. How much money is enough? And the first question I got is for Cris Cyborg. How much money would you take to move up to 155? And my question to Claressa Shields is, how much money would it take for you to go down to 147? How much money would it take? Hell, I'd like to know this. How much money would it take for either one of you two to budge on this position? Because to me, it sounds like they can't agree on a weight. I don't think either one of them is ducking either one. I don't think either one is ducking. I think, pretty much Cris Cyborg don't want to go up to give Claressa an advantage. Claressa don't want to go down to be weight drained. Okay? That's just what it is. No here or there. Ain't nobody ducking. Okay? One person don't want to give the other person the advantage. Honestly, Cris Cyborg, to me, I have the advantage, okay? Claressa she have to cut a lot of weight. And even to get down to 154, she's still going to have to cut a lot of weight. Cris ain't going to have to cut much weight to get to 154. Claressa Shields is going to have to cut some damn weight to get down. And Cris Cyborg, you walk around pretty heavy sometimes too, and Claressa walk around heavy. But I get it. She's a better boxer than you, you know? You don't want to give her that. You don't want to give her that advantage. I get it. You know, it's called you playing chess. We're playing chess strategy. Okay? Who can get the best advantage? That's what this is. This kind of stuff happens in boxing all the time. Like, seriously. This happens in boxing all the time. Who can get the better advantage? That's just what it is. But unfortunately, it don't seem like either one of these two can agree on the weight. It don't seem like the fight gonna happen. See, a third party got to come in there, and they have got to throw a pot of money in there, okay? And the money got to be so much that these two, they can't deny it. Cris is the biggest women's MMA star right now, okay? Claressa Shields is the top female boxer. She's the biggest star in women's boxing. How much money would it take to get the biggest female MMA star versus the biggest boxing star out here? How much money would that take? How much money would it take? I mean, there's got to be a price, and this fight got to be worth something. But the thing of it is, it's on them. But I don't think either one of these two are ducking anybody. I find it hard to believe that a fighter, people who fight, this is what they do for a living, be afraid of somebody in a fight. Now, I don't like how Claressa Shields been talking about MMA, but I tell you this. She's a fighter, okay? At least she wasn't afraid to get up in there, into the unknown. But Claressa Shields went in there because she's a fighter. You can say, oh, she just a boxer. Claressa Shields is a fighter, okay? This girl grew up fighting in the street before she even stepped into a ring. And I give Cris credit, want to step into another arena. What do I think need to happen? I think Cris ought to go on and move up. I think she ought to go on and move up, go to 154, okay, and go do your thing. If you really believe in your skill, okay, go up there. Because she pillow fisted. Claressa Shields ain't never been known for power. And 154, you still got an advantage because Claressa got to cut a hell of a lot of weight. This girl been fighting at 160 and 168. She got to cut some damn weight. And I'm telling you, that 154, she ain't been down there in ages. That's still an advantage. In my opinion, anyway.